will Amy and Ty be able to rebuild their broken relationship after years of separation and unanswered pain? How will Ty's sudden return impact the rest of the Heartland family, who have spent years grieving his absence? Each family member, Jack, Lou, Georgie, and Tim, reacts differently, raising questions about unresolved emotions, trust, and whether they can fully welcome him back. What led Ty to leave without explanation, and what has he been doing all these years? His vague apology suggests deeper reasons for his disappearance, leaving readers curious about his past struggles and whether his return means he's truly changed. After years of silence and unanswered questions, the unthinkable happens. Ty Borden, the man who left Heartland without a trace, is back. But what does this mean for Amy? Is it too late for them to heal their broken relationship? In the season 19 premiere of Heartland, Ty's return is filled with emotion, regret, and an apology that could change everything. This is a moment fans have been waiting for, and it will leave you on the edge of your seat, questioning what comes next for this beloved family. Get ready for a season like no other because Ty Borden is back, and his heartfelt apology to Amy is just the beginning. It's been years since Ty Borden's departure, and Heartland has never felt the same. The ranch has continued on, but the absence of one of its most important members has left a void too large to fill. For Amy, the pain of losing Ty was something she carried silently. She moved forward, for the sake of Lindy, for the family, but deep down, she always wondered if she could ever truly move on. Now, in the first episode of season 19, the unimaginable happens. The morning starts like any other. The sun rises over the rolling hills of Alberta, casting a warm glow over Heartland Ranch. The horses graze in the fields, the wind whispers through the trees, and Amy, as usual, sits on the porch with a cup of coffee in hand. She gazes out at the ranch, a slight frown on her face, lost in her thoughts. She's learned to keep busy, to push aside the nagging feelings of loss. But today, something feels different. A weight she can't explain hangs in the air. As Amy begins her chores in the barn, there's a quiet unease that she can't shake. Jack, ever the watchful figure in her life, notices her hesitation. "You okay, Amy?" His voice carries concern, but she forces a small smile and nods, brushing off the feeling. Still, the unease remains, gnawing at her, telling her that something is about to change. Then, in the distance, she hears it, a low hum, like a distant rumble. It's almost imperceptible at first, but it grows louder, closer, until it's unmistakable, a motorcycle engine. The sound slices through the calm morning air, sending a chill through Amy's spine. Her heart skips a beat as she freezes, unable to comprehend what she's hearing. Could it be? She hasn't heard that sound in years. Could it be Ty? Her breath catches in her throat as the motorcycle grows closer. She stands frozen on the porch, eyes wide, searching the driveway. And then, she sees him, Ty Borden, alive, real. He's back. Amy's world stands still. The sight of him, his hair a little longer, his beard a bit rougher, but those eyes filled with the love, regret, and longing she thought she'd never see again, it's like a dream, a memory coming to life in the most unexpected way. She can't move. She can't breathe. Her mind races, trying to understand what she's seeing. The motorcycle stops, the engine goes silent, and in the quiet that follows, time seems to stop. Ty takes off his helmet slowly, revealing himself to her as if this moment is too sacred to rush. Amy gasps, her hands rising to cover her mouth, but the tears are already welling up in her eyes. This can't be real. Is it possible? For years, she wondered if she'd ever see him again, and now, standing before her, is the man she once loved, and still, in many ways, loves. Ty steps forward, his voice barely above a whisper. "Amy, it's me." Amy's chest rises and falls rapidly as she struggles to process everything. The world around her feels like it's spinning. She can't comprehend it all, but then, before she can think, her body moves instinctively. She runs to him, throwing herself into his arms, desperate to hold him close, afraid he might vanish as quickly as he appeared. Ty wraps his arms around her, holding her tightly, and in that moment, nothing else matters. The past, The years apart, the heartbreak, they all fade away. The only thing that matters is that he's here. His home. Amy sobs into his chest, her body trembling as she clings to him. The weight of all the years, the grief, the unanswered questions, is finally being released in that one embrace. "I thought I'd never see you again," she whispers, her voice breaking. Ty's grip tightens, and he whispers softly into her hair, "I know, Amy. I know." The two stand there for a long moment, lost in each other, as if the world around them has ceased to exist. The emotions, the pain, and the love they've both carried in the years of separation are finally pouring out. There's no need for words, no need for explanations, just the unspoken understanding between them. But this is just the beginning. The reunion may be overwhelming, but it's only the first step toward what is to come. As they hold each other, the rest of the Heartland family is still processing the shock of seeing Ty again. How will they react? How will Amy and Ty's relationship evolve after everything that has happened? What does this return mean for the future of Heartland? Stay tuned because this episode is only the beginning of the emotional journey that will unfold in the rest of Season 19. As Amy holds Ty in her arms, the world around them fades into the background, but the rest of the Heartland family is still in shock. Their lives have been shaped by Ty's absence, and now, as they see him standing there, alive and real, the weight of years of grief and longing crashes over them. Jack is the first to break the silence. He's always been the steady rock of Heartland, the one who holds the family together through thick and thin. But now, as he stands on the porch, watching the reunion unfold before his eyes, something inside of him shifts. He's always been the strong one, the one who hides his emotions, but this moment of seeing Ty again, shakes him to his core. For a long time, Jack doesn't move. He doesn't speak. He stands there, his hand gripping the railing so tightly that his knuckles turn white. His face, usually stoic and unreadable, now betrays a deep, overwhelming emotion, the pain of losing a son, the pride in seeing Ty return, the love and relief. Everything comes flooding back to him in an instant. In a voice thick with emotion, Jack finally speaks. "Well, took you long enough, son." His words are simple, but they carry the weight of years of loss, regret, and hope. The family has carried the pain of Ty's absence for so long, and now, it's finally being washed away. Jack's voice cracks slightly, but he doesn't let it break. Instead, he steps forward, pulling Ty into a fatherly embrace. It's not just a hug, it's a release, it's a moment of healing, of letting go of all the pain they've carried for so long. As Jack pulls back, his eyes are wet with unshed tears. The strong, unshakable man that everyone looks to for guidance has finally allowed himself to feel. It's a raw, vulnerable moment for Jack, and one that no one could have expected from him.